Hello everyone, this is Pitus Liker, and welcome to the next Disreact episode reaction. And today, we're continuing on with episode 9 of season 6. This one has gone by two different names. I'm going to refer to this right now as the Saddle Row Review, because that's what it says on the MLP Wiki page. So I'm going to go with that. Obviously, it could be titled differently in the episode itself, but as far as I know, that's what it's going to be called officially. I'm not 100% sure on this. I'm just going by what it says on the Wiki page. Kind of like what the same deal with the season 5 premiere and how it was given two different titles and stuff like that. It's weird, I know. But yeah, I was very interested in checking this out because I heard it was a Rarity episode, and I think it's going to be like some sort of follow-up to Canterlot Boutique. At least I hope it is, and it's going to be like remotely similar, or like, you know, something with like Rarity's arc in general, with her expanding her business and whatnot. So yeah, that's very hype for me to get to see that. I've definitely loved a lot of Rarity's episodes lately. And yeah, Canterlot Boutique was a really good one. I had a lot of fun being introduced to Sassy and eventually getting to know her, as well as just seeing the next step, I guess, in something else that Rarity learned. So yeah. Also, this was written by Nick Confalone, who wrote No Second Prances. So yeah, I'm curious again, so I'm gonna check this one out. This one really seemed like it's sparking my interest, and I'm looking forward to checking it out. Also, I should say ahead of time, I am aware that there's ponified Samuel L. Jackson in this. I know that much. I don't know when it appears or whatever. I just know it happens because I saw a screenshot, and yeah. It's kind of hard to avoid that when you don't watch the episode right away. And I was pretty much busy the last 2 days, so yeah, here we go. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1, play. 1, 2. Okay.
Come on! If we hurry, we can get there before the paper's even delivered to Rarity's house! Maybe she won't read the article.
I'm pretty sure Rarity's gonna read a review of her new boutique in Manhattan.
I still can't believe we all just blabbed everything that happened to that reporter.
Bad review?
Just hope it doesn't end up being an article about how her friends almost ruined the opening.
Or they think it's gonna be a bad review, but maybe it won't be.
If any pony is gonna understand, it'll be her.
Oh.
I was wondering when all of you were going to show up.
Uh-oh.
Now we can all read the review together!
Oh, she hasn't even read it yet.
I have an idea. How about we don't read it? What she means is, before you read it, we should probably tell you about... No, darlings. Please, no spoilers.
But
no spoilers!
Yeah, I can relate. Rarity. I don't want any spoilers either. Can't say I've ever complained about spoilers for a review, though. That's a new one. But I know it's a big deal for Rarity, because it's her boutique and blah 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 blah. Now, wait. So did she have a new boutique released in Manhattan? Like, this is happening? She's expanding even further? Did I hear that right, or?
now, is every pony ready to hear what I'm sure is a stellar review that describes in stunning detail exactly how each of you contributed to the successful opening of Rarity for you?
Rarity for you? That's what they're calling it? Okay.
Many a pony has tried their hoof at joining the ranks of the elite fashion trendsetters currently ensconced in the boutiques of Manhattan's...
Yeah, it is Manhattan, okay.
Some might say it's the ultimate achievement in equestrian fashion, and never before has a reporter been granted such unfettered, behind-the-scenes access until now.
Oh boy.
I wish it had been more fettered. It really opening to get the inside scoop. And what a scoop it was!
Oh. So, they're just reading the review and then telling the story of it. Okay.
Kid, you successfully opened a shop in Manhattan, and that's no mean feat. Most ponies might wonder what it feels like.
This dude looks like the pony from the Spider-Man meme.
Your friends, so I can paint a picture of how it all came together. A word
Like,
picture, mind you, none of
I'll
that
show it on the
Any
screen.
questions?
Well, I was wondering how...
Let's get started.
Yeah.
Miss Rarity, you got shops
That
all
mustache.
over Equestria, but this was your first time trying to make it in the big city. What made you think you could tackle it on your own?
Well, I wouldn't say all over Equestria. I just have 2 other boutiques. One in my hometown of Ponyville, and one in Canterlot. Still, when I decided to open this
Oh,
one...
shoot,
I was
shoot!
not
Those are
very
the 2.
confident.
Oh!
Let's say that if I could
Oh.
choose, I probably wouldn't
They showed the 2 guys from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I just noticed that in the background.
It was a plum-puckered, pig-pushing disaster.
After a lifetime of awesome, I think every pony's allowed to mess up every now and then, right?
Uh-oh.
Wait, are you writing this down?
Uh-oh.
It didn't go exactly how I thought it would, but it, started out all right.
Oh boy.
Welcome to Saddle Row! An entire street lined with the most fashionable boutiques in all of Equestria.
If it's supposed to be the most fashionable block of shops, where's Stinky Bottom's Discount Hat Emporium?
I suppose it didn't make the cut. Here it is! Rarity for you!
Oh. That's awful.
It's lovely. But are you sure you'll be ready to open tonight?
Wait. They gotta fix the place up in a day?
No need to fret over a mere moderate amount of preparation. My clothes arrive soon, my sales associate after that, and with a little dusting, we'll be ready for the grand opening tonight.
Rarity, so good to see you. Your store, it's going to be a very good place, I think.
They think.
Mr. Stripes owns the building. He's a very pleasant landlord. Although he can be pushy at times.
Uh-huh.
Okay, all the time.
You've met my daughter? The apple of my ear, the hay in my hoof. You
Okay.
will let her work with you.
It's just, I'm dreadfully busy preparing for tonight's grand opening. As you can see,
There are only 2 things I love more than being pushy. One is my daughter, the other is miniature doll furniture, and I would sell my entire mini furniture collection to make my daughter happy. You understand?
Make his daughter happy. Gotcha.
sorry, I just don't think it's going to be possible.
Let me say another way. Hire her or I raise rent until you no can afford.
Oh, welcome aboard.
Oh, that's it.
First idea! Instead of clothes, we sell glow-in-the-dark teeth!
Like this.
Oh. Oh no.
They glow in the dark!
She just straight up reminds me of that girl from Finding Nemo. You know, the one with the braces and she
In the dark teeth.
I don't even remember her name, but she kept shaking that bag and stuff and yeah, this is a nightmare.
Required in the stockroom post-haste. Aw, hello. But what are they
Raccoons.
doing here? Smokey made too much noise eating garbage, so Softpad's mother made them move out of the trash can. Then Smokey Jr. found a nice home in the crawl space behind the building, but Mr. Stripes demolished it, so they were temporarily camped out in the back until they found a new
Those raccoons cannot be that cute.
No, no, no.
That-
I can't have
that-
a family of rubbish-scented
Raccoons are not that
living in
cute.
my boutique.
They are scary
Did
little
you hear
creatures.
that? Turns out there's a Club Pony party palace upstairs.
Turns out there's a Club Pony Party Palace upstairs!
Oh boy. I'm sure Pinky enjoyed that. Yep.
I'm sorry. Could you please ask her to turn it down? Could you ask her to turn it down, please? Turn it down, please! Oh, please!
And they go on.
Fools today listen to their so-called music far too loud.
I realize that makes me sound like an old mare. But this is business!
Oh boy.
I wish we were having as much fun as they are.
Yep.
Well, sweeping can
The
be
location.
fun too. Sweep, 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 sweep.
Sweep,
Sweep,
sweep, sweep.
really?
Only Twilight could make a dance remix about sweeping. I mean, how lame is
Well,
that?
I think Pinky could.
It wasn't even catchy.
Nope.
Sweep, 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 sweep.
Works enough, I guess.
Apparently, DJ Pone 3 has a residency at the party palace upstairs, but security won't let me speak to her. Ah! What in the name of Celestia was that?
You know how most stores have a little jingle bell when the door opens? I thought we should have something with a little more pizzazz. So I installed one of Daddy's antique horns.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to
Now
do
the door
something
can't
about
even
that
close.
After I think of a way to quiet down that music. And after I finish designing the window display. Ah! Wait. Is this my merchandise shipment from Ponyville? It's completely disorganized.
Oh, dang. Coco has a cold.
Will, I'm so glad to see you. Now,
Oh,
as a
no.
sales associate at Rarity for you, I hate to add to your already overflowing plate of responsibilities, but it looks as though we have just a tad more to do before tonight than I thought. Actually,
She's gotta cancel.
I can't work tonight. Oh, why not?
Well, that doesn't need explaining.
Feel better, my sweet? We'll manage without you. Somehow. And we'll manage glowing teeth and car horns and disorganized clothes and dance music. Am I forgetting anything?
Oh yeah, the raccoons.
What am I going to do?
Yeah, lots of problems.
Opening a store in Manhattan is a pretty big deal. It's natural that
This is such an interesting style of episode too.
Since it wasn't going well. Still, I think she handled it all right. The dream is doomed. Doomed, I tell you. Doomed. I know things haven't gone perfectly so far, but we've done this kind of thing before. If we
Isn't
all
there
work
just a
together,
spell
we appreciate
that
the
they can, like,
offer. But this is Manhattan.
put a wallpaper
Fashion scene here, everything
and
has to be perfect.
vacuum everything?
The perfect location, the perfect clothes, the perfect opening.
No, that would be too easy.
We should just postpone. Postpone? Darling, tonight is the last night of the fall season. If we don't open tonight, it won't be... Perfect. Yes, I know what needs to be done. I just need more of me. Oh, how I wish I could make copies of myself.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Making copies of yourself always sounds like a great idea, but before you know it, you're locked in a room with 50 Pinkie Pies watching paint dry.
Uh-oh.
We can do this.
Uh-oh.
And we can stay true to
Uh-oh.
our vision. You do
One of them escaped.
handle those
Are you kidding
straw-smelling
me?
raccoons for me?
Wow.
Leave plaid stripes to me. I'll handle her and her, good ideas.
Mm.
You can go upstairs to that non-stop party and have tons of fun and eat some cake and set up party cannons and then make them be quiet.
I'm pretty sure I know some pony who wouldn't mind organizing this merchandise shipment for you. I'm talking about myself.
Great. I mean, she is good at organizing,
Oh, please
but
let me organize it. This all sounds splendid, but I don't even have a single employee, and I'll need the best of the best.
Leave the hiring to me.
Oh, this
Oh.
is it, my dears. If you can handle these
Now
problems,
Rainbow Dash is
I'll
stop.
focus on the designs for the front window.
I don't think that's gonna work out too well.
Manhattan, what
There's gonna be more
Rarity
problems.
is all about. Oh, what would I do without you?
What would she do without us? Let me think. Darlings, I'm absolutely doomed! 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 I sounded just like her.
Now that was an even better Rarity impression than what she did in Newbie Dash. I'm serious.
Perfect window display.
So that's actually not Pinkie Pie, it's just someone that looks like her.
Can't
And she's got like red hair and stuff.
What would Rarity want? Keep that party going till the break of dawn. Really? Indubitably.
Oh.
And as for the roof, get jiggy. Raise it, Pinky.
Well,
Raise it like
apparently they don't.
If you say so. Oh, please, Pinkie Pie. Never in a million years would I say such balderdash.
Well. Now what? I'm just confused now. That whole angel devil thing was didn't.
I just wouldn't want her to miss out on the coolest new music straight from the back alley underground zip party.
I guess it only made Pinkie Pie logic. That's
I'd play the whole thing if I were you, no matter
which
what
is hardly
happens.
any logic. Try it. Okay. Now what? She just changed the record. Nice.
And to me, that means the fastest. Now,
Whoa.
before we begin,
What's with those cheekbones?
am I doing this right? What would Rarity want?
Those cheekbones, man. That's crazy.
Who can be the first one to tell me what fabric this is?
That's organza.
Are you sure?
It's a thin, plain weave, sheer fabric traditionally made from silk, so yeah.
I don't know the first thing about clothes. Pretty much all I can do is look at something and tell you if it's clothes or not. This chair, not clothes.
See if you can keep up with me here. What are all clothes made of?
Fabric?
Bingo! But not in this store.
Oh no.
Not anymore.
Oh no?
Too much influence from Lady Gaga.
Spoon clothes. All our clothes will be made of spoons.
Nope.
What would Rarity want? You know, I like you, Plaid Stripes. If it were up to me, we'd have a spoon clothes store right next to Stinky Bottom's Discount Hat Emporium. But it ain't up to me. So, the answer is no.
Aw, she made her
Personally,
sad.
I think spoon clothes ain't such a bad idea. Useful, too. Eating soup, stirring gumbo, digging little holes.
There. Perfect. Although, what would Rarity want? Maybe she wouldn't like it done by color. Guess I have to start over.
And now she's just gonna organize it again.
Smokey, Soft Pad, Smokey Jr., I have some interesting news. I'd like you all to stay here forever, but what would Rarity want? You have to move out.
Oh, now they're not so cute.
Window display is the first thing customers see. And if they like it, they'll walk inside and experience the glory that
Now
is
they're
life
not
too.
so cute. Oh boy.
I don't know which one of you to hire. Just
This
keep
is
guessing
great.
fabrics.
Daddy, Rarity's friend doesn't like my ideas.
Spoon clothes is good idea.
Oh no, not a shopping music mashup!
Oh,
I'm sorry.
uh-oh. It's Rarity. Look out. Here comes Twilight.
When you write the story, could you maybe skip over the part where we locked Rarity in the window display?
Seriously?
Hello?
Oh, she was in the window display the whole time, so. Okay.
Yep, we're working on it.
Well, we shouldn't let this time go to waste.
Oh boy.
How did this happen?
I shut down the party!
I told Plaid Stripes no.
I asked the raccoons to leave.
I asked a lot of fabric questions, just like I thought Rarity would want!
Rarity asked us to help her with everything because she knows all of us so well. She knows how much you care for animals. She'd trust you to solve the problem your way. Maybe we should all do the same. Doing this our way is what Rarity wants. It's not too late. Let's all dig in and we can fix this.
Oh,
Before Rarity finds out how bad we messed up.
don't break the chandelier.
I'm sorry I asked you to leave. The place is yours, if you want to stay. Though I would like to ask you all just one favor.
I'm sorry I made you play that unfun, super boring music. But if you're up for it, I have
have an idea to make the party.
And she's getting dragged out by the security.
Okay, I don't get fabric, but I do get speed. And I need some pony fast enough to help all the customers Rarity is gonna have. So, first one to the river and back gets the job.
Really? That simple?
It's a race. Go!
Well, there you go.
Mr. Stripes, I owe your daughter an apology. She's got good ideas, and I should give them a chance. So here's what I'm thinking.
Oh boy.
Perfect.
The whole spoon clothes thing though, really?
Wow, looks like you fixed that door just
Oh
in
man.
time.
Sure do love some good old physical humor.
This.
Wow.
The whole place organized by style, cross-referenced by size, and reverse-indexed by fabric. She'll be able to find anything in 3 seconds flat. It was some of my best work.
Well, okay. Yeah, it looks nice.
Count on you.
It almost looks like
I suppose
You-
this is the moment of truth.
taped a VR headset to Rarity's head or something. Because it just looks too good to be true.
Rarity for you is now open.
Squirrel? The squirrel was standing in line. The squirrel wanted a dress.
I wasn't quite prepared for such a crowd. How will I handle them all?
My name's Blue Bobbin. I'll be your personal shopping assistant this evening.
Right this way, every pony. And one of our talented sales ponies can help you out. Honestly, they were all pretty slow, but they finished the race. Plus, they knew a lot more about fabric than I did.
So
I hired them all.
hired all of them. Right. Probably needed them all, to be honest. And oh, a fashion display show thing. Yeah, that works. Yeah.
The way I see it, Rarity designs fashion, DJ Pone 3 designs beats. What better combination than a boutique dance club?
Yep. Oh no, you can't just. Oh boy. Putting the bill to him, huh?
That, they were more than willing to help.
Ah, a blue corn reduction with shallot confit. But how can I possibly enjoy it without a...
Spoon?
Really?
Told you spoon clothes ain't such a bad idea.
Really?
Exquisite. This is the most whimsical and wonderfully
Raccoon butlers.
fashionable boutique
Spoon
I've ever
clothes.
seen.
In the end, Rarity's grand opening was a smashing success. True, it got off to a rocky start, but somehow this ragtag group of ne'er-do-wells, oh, heavens, I think he means you, came together and created the perfect boutique, a vision of Rarity, combined with the expertise of her friends.
I didn't think this episode would be this absurd.
One is a believer. Why didn't you tell me there were so many problems?
We all figured you had enough on your mind.
And we didn't want you to think that the opening wasn't perfect.
Ne'er-do-wells or not, I know I can always count on all of you, and nothing could be more perfect than that.
Okay. Well. There you go. Spoon clothes. Also, another regular credits theme. I'm just weirded out by the fact that more episodes have had different credits themes than the usual one. Sorry if I addressed that too much. It's just kind of a thing that comes to my mind this season a lot. Can't help but bring it up. Anyway, yeah, wow. Oh, well, that was certainly an interesting episode. A lot of crazy stuff went on. a lot more than I expected. I mean, the freaking raccoons, out of all things. Spoon clothing with, you know, there's a lot of interesting new characters in this episode, especially with the landlord. Like, yeah, the landlord, his daughter, the raccoons actually had a pretty decent personality. The different sales ponies, not to mention all of those background appearances was pretty cool. For some reason, I didn't see the whole Samuel L. Jackson thing. I assumed it was in this episode. Is it in some other episode that maybe I missed? I don't know. I mean, maybe I just flat out missed it. Oh, so they're just reading the review and then telling the story of it. But I saw a screenshot of it, so I happened to see a bona fide version of the Planes, Trains, and Automobiles guys. Like, I don't even remember the character's name, so I can't particularly say much about that other than the fact that I know Steve Martin was in it. I don't even remember the other guy's name. I feel bad. I've never actually watched the full movie. I've only seen parts of it, so that's... Yeah, I know. I'm kind of ashamed of myself for having to say that. But yeah, definitely an interesting episode. I don't know, man. I didn't think I'd be this messed up from a Rarity episode. There was so much that went on in such a little amount of time. But I gotta say, I'm really impressed by what Nick Confalone's done. And yeah, I think this is worth giving a 5 out of 5 for. Just because there was so much material in there and there were a lot of surprises. I really liked how it was handled, so yeah, and not just that, but the whole sequence with the episode, with the whole like interviewing stage and the note taking and everything, just how the story was being told was so cool. No Second Prances, the Saddle Row Review, The Gift of the Mod Pie, Gauntlet of Fire, A Heart-Swarming Tale, The Crystalling, On Your Marks, and Newbie Dash. Yep, definitely digging this episode. I think it's worth ranking just above The Gift of the Mod Pie, because while I did enjoy that episode quite a bit, I felt like this one had a lot more detail into it, and it had a lot more surprises in it, and there was just a lot more to talk about, a lot of interesting new characters, and new ideas presented in this episode that none of the other ones really had. I mean, not even No Second Prances, but of course I love No Second Prances too much to put this over that. But yeah, this was a really solid episode. I'm thankful I decided to watch it, and I'm just having a good streak of choosing episodes to react to, I guess. There's no episode that I've gotten excited for and decided to react to that I haven't enjoyed yet, so I'm thankful that that's happened. Alright, I think I'm gonna end this here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in a future video. So with that, take care, and peace out.
Bring it!
Oh, I'm still recording. Well, whoops. I thought I turned that off. I turned the microphone recording off, but not this one. How long? I must have. Yeah, I've been recording for like an extra 3 minutes. Jeez. Well,